Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Welcome back to the next episode review, and back with which I'm going to try to do. If not, I do apologize in advance though. But here I'm reviewing is episode 1 or episode 13 of season 2 of Call of the Night, which I love the first season of Call of the Night. I thought it was a very well, beautifully animated series, especially the highlights of the animation where the background of the city, from going like magenta pink to yellow, even blue. I really enjoy the background shots of the animation of the city stuff. So, but I like the characters too, and I enjoyed Call of the Night season 1, and so season 2 I was looking forward to. So episode 1, I was satisfied. It was pretty good. Just because from what I saw from the opening, which I enjoyed, and it looked like it showed more of the private detective Unko, because I think she's gonna more she's gonna because she came in pretty much late in the first season, like in the first three of the last three episodes. Because actually, when she dealt with that vampire, and so and then she ratted Ko out, for calling the police that we have a minor that's out late at night, so um. But here, like from the intro of the OP of this, which the song was good as well. I think Creepy Nuts did the same thing, like they did for the first two in and out intro and outro of the songs of the first season. So, um, but she's been in the intro pretty much a lot. So I think she's gonna be one of the main focuses on the show. So, but so definitely we're gonna be seeing her like pretty shortly after the first episode. So just her, you know, constantly smoking. Except for I read a little bit in the manga. So any spoilers we haven't seen, I won't spoil everything, but just for a little bit, for anyone who hasn't read it. So, because I do think in the manga, Anko, she was like one of the few first friends that Nazuna met back when she went back when Anko was a schoolgirl back then. So I think that she was like one of the first friends that Nazuna made back then, back when Anko was a girl in school. So that's what I pretty much know. I don't know if anything about Garlus after that though. But that's what I've read, just a little bit of it. But other than that though, in episode 13 of season 2 of Call of the Night, um, it's basically this whole episode is basically about about love, in a way, because Ko gets taken with the girls, with the ladies, they always talk. They always meet on the rooftop. The other women, except for Haska, who turns out to be a guy, like in the last episode of season 1, though. So he looks like a girl, but he dresses like a girl, but it turns out he's a guy. So while Ko is like entertaining the other girls, and Haska takes her like to this place, and so because they want to like Nazuna to dress more feminine, more girly, right? To get Ko's attention, because if she wants Ko to fall in love with him, with her, she's going to like make be like act look a little more attractive. So they put her. So that's what Haska was doing. Get her dress up in this nice looking outfit, and hey, you talk a little more girly and stuff, right? And so, well, let's go on. The other ladies are talking with Ko. I hate well because Ko still has that feeling that still doesn't know much about romance, right? Which he explained in the first season. He doesn't know much about romance because there was that one girl at the start of the series that when he was back at school, this one girl gave him that love letter, right? He just flat out turned her down because he doesn't know much about that stuff. So, and which, of course, a reminder, by the time he doesn't fall in love and becomes like Nazuna's offspring, he will die within the year. So I think now they say it's been 2 months have passed, so he has like 10 months left. So so they're talking about how he's trying to give tips how to be, learn more about the romance part of it. And then with Nazuna and Haska, they're at one of those bars, talking because we know that Nazo, she likes telling dirty jokes, right? But at the same time, she gets embarrassed when it comes to hearing romantic stuff like that, though. she has a problem telling dirty jokes. But it's like we see her like she gets all flustered, right? It's like I need more beer pronto, and you see her when Ko comes back and she's like she downed like 10 jugs of 10 glasses of beer. And so then, so they decide to take the two of them take a trip across into Tokyo, and which Nazuna originally thought Tokyo was not all exciting, but she admires it. Code said this is the opposite. This doesn't admire me at all, and Nazuna kind of said some things like you should, because it's nice, and takes her like goes to like to a certain place like karaoke, and then takes her to the zoo when, of course, when it's closed. Though, but they fly over, so but all the animals are gone. They're back in like inside their, inside their buildings, and so they said that, that how the next time Ko said, hey, next time we should just go there when it's in the daytime, when it's open. But they do want to attempt to. Ko still wants to be a vampire, even though in the first season, Unko just says I won't let you achieve that dream. So we're gonna be seeing Unko again pretty shortly. I don't know if it's in the next episode, but we'll definitely see more of her. So, but overall, yeah, it was still episode 1 of season 2 of Call of Night. It was still good. I still enjoy the characters, and also, listen, it's nice to see the wonderfully colorful background shots again. Oh, and by the way, once again we saw those 3 drunk guys still sitting there looking like this. So is it to see those 3 characters again, those 3 drunks. So, but episode 13 of Call of the Night of season 2, it was still good. I enjoyed it. So and we'll see more what happens with Unko, because she was pretty much a lot in the intro opening. So maybe Nazo realize, because she didn't meet Unko in the first season, so maybe when she sees her, maybe because, oh, I knew you from back then. Because let's say in the manga books there was like flashbacks that they both met each other years back. So, but we'll see on that though. But episode 1 or 13 of season 2 of Call of the Night, I give it a thumbs up. Still, I still enjoyed it. So, but that's basically the gist of this episode. It's a lesson about love. Still trying, because they neither of them has any of any romantic experience nonetheless either. So trying to make them get all lovey dovey, trying to get them to feel lovey dovey with each other. But yeah, that's episode 13 of Call of the Night. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you next time. Later.